I think Whatnot's tonight clock is off or something. He goes. Hey guys, welcome in. I've got almost 60 things pre-listed, and that's what I'm going to be running today. Once I get started, it'll be a relatively short show. I'm just going to run down right through the list in order. Uh, if you've never been here before, my name's Josh. I've got the website beforetimes.shop where I sell old crap. Uh, Everything on my site today is 30% off. I usually run a sale on Sundays while these Whatnot shows are going on, and then let it run until this evening. The giveaways I have at the end of the show, I am a treat, that's for sure. I'll be being interviewed by the Suburban Bish, my wonderful mod there at the bottom, uh, tonight at 5, or this afternoon or evening or whatever you call 5 o'clock Eastern time, for her podcast, Talk Naughty to Us. And if you're a seller and you want some exposure and you want to be interviewed by the Bishes, uh, go to thesuburbanbish.com, like on a browser, www.thesuburbanbish.com, and you can sign up and they'll interview you and ask you all sorts of wonderful questions. Uh, and then they put it on Spotify and YouTube and all these other places. So that'll be tonight at 5. Tomorrow morning, and probably every day probably not Tuesday, I won't be here, but probably several mornings this week, I'm going to throw this thing across the room. Shut up. I'm going to take the batteries out of it right now. Ah, what a horrible sounding clock. No wonder nobody wants to buy it. Oh, what a selling point. This 3 pound Seth, or oh, it's not Seth Miller, it's a Howard Miller. Uh, Clock sounds like a digital keychain when it chimes every hour. What was I ranting about before I started that extrication of the batteries? Anyway, Bishy, go to thesuburbanbish.com. If you're a seller, she's looking for people to interview. That'll be tonight at 5. And then tomorrow morning, and probably lots of mornings this week, I'll be doing photo drops at some point. I'm just going to do pop ups, and I've got to sort some photos because I have a military show next weekend and I don't have any photographs sorted out. And I've got thousands and thousands of photos, and I haven't sorted any of them to take the military ones out for my military show. So I'll be doing that this week. So if you see me pop on, that's what I'm doing in the mornings. I'll do the buyer giveaways at the end. I'll start them after I get through the request items. They will be for a $5 coupon code for future Whatnot auctions of mine, as well as $15 coupon for my website beforetimes.shop. The ones that are won today and any ones that were won earlier this month will expire at the end of July. So if you want to use those, use them on a Sunday so you save even more money. If you're a seller, feel free to advertise your shows. Hey, Batmom. Yeah, and if you don't know what, all these are requests that are done from my preview video. I do it Friday evenings, and then I post it to my Facebook page, which is at Before Time Shop, and my YouTube, and people pick. And then in the fall, after the requests, I'll keep doing the requests, but I will scan around shelves and try to sell other stuff. But for the summer, it's just the request. So if you want to know, if you want to have some input in what is sold, you got to watch the preview, which it's about half an hour long usually, and it actually saves time rather than me standing here panning back and forth on the shelves asking people what they want to see. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. If I missed something in the chat, just scream at me. So all this stuff was requested by people. If you make a request and don't want to bid on it, that is fine. What are you kidding about? I don't know what you're talking about, Bishy. First item, an aluminum embossed Kodak 35 millimeter film canister. They're great for using as stash boxes. Oh, that one's got film in it. Huh. Is it film or is it negatives? Let's see here. Oh, it's negative. So you're going to get a roll of 35 millimeter negatives with it. So just do 10-second auctions, 5-second counter bids, and that is running. Let's try to get that back in there. Thank you, Ghost. And if you're into music, give Ghost a follow. He sells on here occasionally, sells cassettes and records and vintage music. Thank you, Ghost. And our next item is a Blue Waltz perfume, new old stock bottle. Is he a photographer or does he just like stash boxes? Still got I can't smell it. It's still got the cardboard top on the top there under the cap. Blue Waltz perfume, cool little bottle, brand new. Well, it's 50 years old, but it's unused. And that is running. Blue Waltz perfume. Thank you, Chip and Sissy. Chip and Sissy, are you here? So yesterday, Chip and Sissy, I had several people remind me that your show started. I would have completely forgot because I was sitting in an auction that I thought was going to take like 2 hours or 3 hours, and it was like a 7 hour auction. And people started, my phone started blowing up with texts from people reminding me that you were on, because Chip and Sissy only sell every couple weekends. And yeah, I couldn't hear anything. You saved yourself a rant, Bishy. So this is a little piggy sewing tape. Works really well. Tape measure comes out of his butt. Made in Japan. He's plastic. And that is running. Jamestown, New York souvenir. Probably 1960s or something like that. Hey, butterfly. Guess he's wearing a pork pie hat too. Thank you, Chip and Sissy. All right, before I run these next items and the rest of this stuff, some of the stuff, these next items are Russian eggs or something. There's some carved Russian bowls and boxes and stuff. I think they're Russian. I'm like 90% sure they're Russian. They all come from one estate. The family was from Russia. Uh, the stuff had been in storage for like 30 years. I don't know the age on it. I don't know how much older than 30 years some of the stuff is. Some of it's a lot older. Some of it's 30 some years old. Uh, I don't know much about this stuff. This is a duck egg. It's hand decorated. I don't know how they did it. And pretty much the same with all this stuff. They're pretty. It's a real egg, come out of a duck's butt. I don't know if it's painted or that word that's in the title, Sankey or Sankey. It's done with wax. I researched it for like less time than it took me to rant about it here. But just look at the stuff and you can decide whether you want it. Flawless condition on pretty much all this Russian stuff. Might be Ukrainian, some of it might be Polish. I don't know. You're just bidding on what I'm holding up. But it is a real duck egg on this one. Some of them are wood later, but this one's a duck egg. Really light. And it's running. They suck the baby duck out of the bottom there, where that little plug is. So there's no baby duck inside. Shannon's mother used to make them. And I'm ignoring purple. What did you say, purple? Thank you, Bat Mom. Let me scroll up. Good morning, purple. Is that what I was ignoring? She's counting my rings. I don't know. What am I gonna rant about today? Everything's great. I didn't get caught writing birthday cards to pedophiles or anything this week. I didn't get caught cheating on my spouse on a jumbotron at a concert. Another duck egg. That one doesn't have a plug, but it's a same deal. Some sort of duck egg. Batmom. Yeah, I didn't even list those, did I? They're sitting here. It's running. Very pretty, no damage. Was anybody else free of getting caught sending pedophiles birthday cards with explicit imagery? Thank you, Dover. Dover, if you're here, I messaged you on eBay. You apparently have a private message setting, so I couldn't message you. That's admirable, Shannon. Keep it up. A good rule of thumb is just to avoid being friends with pedophiles and child traffickers. Of course, some people it works out okay for them, I guess. Lustroware, table size shakers, still in the original package, mid century, probably 1950s, 60s. Immaculate condition. G13. What's G13? Oh, I didn't do anything about G13. I asked him a question and he ended his show 2 minutes later. I don't think it was me that ended his show, though. I should do a poll. Those are running. The topic came up today on Random Rambling uh, about whether the number of people in your room matter as far as selling prices go. Thank you, Dover. It was his contention that it does not matter how many people are in your room. It was mine that it does matter. And he says it's all about how you run your room. And like I told Bishy earlier, I said, you can be a grumpy, ranting, unhappy person that doesn't really enjoy being here during your shows. And if you've got 5 people in your room, you're assured you're going to get less money for stuff than if you have 200 people. And the same if you're peppy and energetic and absolutely love being here, you're going to get more money with 100 people rather than 20. Now, if you were a horrible seller and bitched at your chat the whole time and called everybody in your chat names and were just a jerk the whole time and had 200 people, you might do worse than somebody that was really nice that had 20 people. But statistically speaking, as far as individual sellers go, more numbers matter. Oh, now he's not going to work. He was working. There he goes. Semi working, we'll say. No men's watches, no watches of any kind. We have clockwork ducks, though. Okay, so this little guy, he's cute. He's fuzzy. Nice condition. He's been in storage for like 50 years. So he's probably a little bit tight. It's got the original Murphy's tag on it. And he is running. Thank you, Dover. Gay Rose is what's next. Gay Rose soap. Doesn't fit in the envelope, so it's just sitting out there. Okay, this is a cardboard box. It says Gay Rose on it. I'm guessing it's probably 30s, 40s. I don't know. But it's got some gay soap in there, shaped like roses. Smells like stale grandma's house. Doesn't have any smell that I can smell. Uh, don't know if it would work or not. They're in nice condition. The box is a little bit bunged up. Once you get it back in there, it looks okay for display. And that is running. Probably 1930s era soap, mid-century at least. Thank you, Rag. If you guys are new here and aren't following Rag and Ribbon, give her a follow. She sells on here occasionally. If you give her a follow, you might catch her having a show at some point. I kind of hit and miss, sporadic. She usually has about 15 or 20 a week, I think. So here's another one of these Russian pieces that I say is Russian. I don't know if it's Russian. Might be Polish or Czech or Ukrainian or Lithuanian. I don't know. But it's in perfect condition, was in storage for the past 30 years. It's immaculate. Look how shiny it is. You could stick stuff in it. It's made of wood. It's beautiful. And that is running. Bishy, do you have anybody signed up for your podcast yet? For the after me? Thank you, Rag. Sorry, Bishy. You see how popular I am, though, too. So, is anybody here a seller that wants to be interviewed? Free publicity, and it's not just a half an hour or whatever on Whatnot. It'll be archived forever on Spotify and everywhere. So I better not say anything horrible. Oh, I didn't. All right, this is homemade. Somebody took a spoon and made a pincushion. And you hang it like that on your sewing table, I guess. And you stick your pins in it. And that is running. Bat Mom's a seller. Thank you, Deb. And that one is yours. All right, all the cards that I have listed today, unless they say they're sealed, they are not sealed. And I don't know how many's in them. I didn't count them. I'm not going to. I'm going to run them and show them briefly while I'm running them. I think she's going to prod you. Her and Mr. Bishy are going to use their interrogation skills to make you talk. So, Old Maid Educards. I'm going to flip through them while I run it. And it is running. It's got the instructions. Oh, it's this set. I remember this set. I had these a lot. I had these when we were kids at my grandma's house. I don't know, it was Old Maid in there. Thank you, Deb. Bat Mom, are you saying you have not attended any of Bishy's Talk Naughty to Us podcasts yet? Bishy says it's 5 o'clock Eastern time. I'm gonna try to get my shipping done before that, so I don't have to. I can just be done. Oops. All right, this is the next item. You get all these thimbles. There's plastic ones. There's brass ones. There's a couple porcelain ones. There's Some aluminum ones. Fraternal Home Insurance, something bakery, another bakery. Whoops, that one says mother. That one's got a cactus and people dancing around the cactus. Dairy Leah. So there's some advertising, some political ones, some just thimbles. You get the whole tray. And that's running. All those thimbles, I think there's 21 if I counted right. Yeah, not the tray. Thank you, Deb. Welcome in. If you just joined me, we're doing requests, running down to the pre-listed items, all of which were requested from my preview video and preview show that I do on Friday nights. Anyone can bid. If you want to participate in the requesting process, you can come to my show on Friday nights for preview, or you can check my Facebook page where I post them. So this is a triptych of some sort. It's got religious looking figures on it. That's Mary and Edward Norton sitting on her lap. The door is shut. It's got 1993 on it. Assuming that's when it was new, but it's like in perfect condition. More of this stuff that appears to be Russian or something that was in storage for 30 years. So that is running on whatever that is. Gold Ed Norton is popular. Thank you, Deb. Very nice chalkware, some sort of similar material. It's solid. It's not like ceramic. Uh, Hand painted. I don't see any chips or any real damage to it whatsoever. Very nice piece of chalkware for your wall. And that is running. Or if you're into crafting, you could paint it black and make it some sort of dark assemblage or something. Thank you, Deb. Okay, let's go with these. These are the roughest dag that you ever see. Get both of them. And on Wednesday, my ephemera show, if you didn't see it in the preview, I've got some dag cases, and I think there's a couple dags or maybe ambrotypes in the cases that are also really rough. But these are she's interviewing me. So this one's just a blunt or just a loose dag. If you hold it right, you can sort of see he's still there. This one's in half a gutta percha case. Looks like it's some sort of chick, but it's really rough. But you get both of them. So those daguerreotypes are running. You get the pair. Yeah, I wish the whole case was there and not just half the case. And I could have swapped her out for something that you could see better. Thanks, Deb. Give me a second to switch my boxes out here. More pretty Russian stuff that you can put your weed in. You're not getting up today. Okay. It's pretty nice out now. It's kind of overcast. It was sunny earlier, but it was raining this morning. So this is like, it says actually foil. So it's not real parquetry or marquetry or whatever. A little foil art on there that looks like it's resined over, lacquered over, something like that. That little box is running. Butterfly, it is supposed to rain from, what's a sticker on there? Thank you, Deb. It's supposed to rain from like 1 to 2 or something. And then the rain's going to be done, it says. Oh, Bishy. Check out what I got yesterday. Mr. Bishy can't have it because I paid that small fortune for it. If I was rich, I'd gift it to Mr. Bishy, but I can't just gift it to him. But check this out. Isn't that neat? Yeah, that's cool. Lavender flavored scented cabinet wax. I didn't open it. I don't know if there's anything in it. I opened a Nivea tin the other day, and the contents had liquefied and they went everywhere. So there's still some cabinet wax in there. Smells like cabinet wax. Thanks for the follow, Heather. You'll probably wonder why you followed me in a week or so. So that is running. It's pink. It doesn't smell bad. It smells better than a lot of stuff. Thank you, Deb. That's a good deal on that one. I'm horrible at this. The things I think that should sell for a bunch of money sell for nothing, and the things I don't think will sell at all, people request and bid higher than I ever would have thought would happen. No, it doesn't. I don't think it really smells like lavender. The lavenderness is gone. I should just be letting Butterfly pick. She usually does better than me. Little penny doll. And he's got Japan on his butt. You could repaint him so he doesn't look like he's all faded. And he's running. No damage. Little mid-century era bisque porcelain penny doll. Thank you, Deb. I said usually Bishy. Speaking of usually, if anybody is interested in the Thomas Kincaid village houses that Butterfly picked, they are still available. I've got half a dozen of them up there. They're beautiful, provided you like Thomas Kincaid village houses. He's the painter of light. Oh, look. It's just knocked on the feet off the bottom of that one. Smacks me with. Maybe better hide the Billy Club thing. They are beautiful. Who said that? A Bat Mom. They could show up at your house. You could bask in their beauty all the time. I may have some funeral home advertising on my website, beforetimes.shop. I don't know. I have medical stuff on there. Uh, Everything's 30% off today on my website. So this is empty, but it still stinks. Karen Gnome, Lang Lois, or however you pronounce that. Neat little Art Deco looking bottle. If you like sniffing perfume bottles. And that is running. Oh, I can't wait, Bat Mom. I just said to send me air. Thank you, Deb. Yeah, Bat Mom come out of retirement and had a show the other day. She was selling something to do with chalk and crafting. Chalk paste and stencils. Yeah, I know there's people that are into that stuff, but I didn't want any of that crap. Uh, but I did just get a notice right before your show, or maybe the night before, that I actually got a referral credit for $5. I think somebody on Twitch clicked on the link and joined Whatnot. So I figured I would blow it on your show. Yes. Hello, Twitch fans. Okay, this one is a Wiss. It looks like it says 623.5. This is, it's got a little king icon on, or symbol on it. And it says Germany. Don't know who made it. And that one is a lacrosse. And it's got some number, 388 or 358. I don't know. They're tiny little scissors. Whoops. Very nice condition. They are running. You get all three of them. Wiss, lacrosse, and some German one with a king on it. Thank you, Deb. This next set of jewelry, this is the box I found it in. Batmom, you have shows scheduled? Everybody give Batmom a follow and bookmark her shows. I think she does crafting stuff. I don't know if she does anything other than crafting stuff. So screwback earrings, I don't see any marks on them. It looks like silver. Um, I don't know what composition it is, whether it's just plated or what. I don't see any marks anywhere, but they're tiger's eye cabochons that are prong set really high like that. Barrel clasp on the necklace, kind of a stacked setting there. And you get the box. That is running on the tiger's eye earrings and necklace set. Got some age to them. They're obviously unpolished. Thank you, Deb. Those are yours. And the next thing is a rug uh, making shuttle. I don't know how you use it. I don't see any markings on it. I don't know who made it, but it's got wood handles and it's large. So that is running on the rug shuttle. Nobody wants a rug. I don't know nothing. That's right. So rug shuttle gone. Next item is this is a really nice bottle here. It's got a little bit of wear to the gilding on the bands. It's got some tarnish or corrosion up there on the lid. Um, the atomizer is still soft. It still blows. It's got the IW Price or IW Rice label on the bottom, but look, it's got a little bit of wear there to the painted gilding on it. But neat mid-century perfume bottle with the original label. That is running. It would probably spray perfume if you filled it. Yes, well, a lot of it, some of it was. Thank you, Deb. That's a good deal on that. That was a pretty nice bottle. Deb's like, I know. I did them. All right, I did not count these. I'm not going to. If somebody pays $5 for it and then puts it together and the kitty's missing its nose, you just leave me bad feedback. I think it's new. Um, it's not sealed, obviously, but the pieces are all in there real neat. Oh yeah, it was much higher than the Hershey pan. Original case and everything. Whitman, 1967, on the little jigsaw puzzle. It is running. Cute little kitty. Kind of looks like Bubba. Nobody wants the puzzle either. We're gonna delete that. And then we'll go with the Amish family. Okay, it won't let me delete it. Okay, the next thing is a souvenir from Lancaster or Lancaster, or however you pronounce it. With Amish people on it. Oh, you have to turn the sound on and off to get it to go off. It's made in Taiwan. It's Melmac, but tells you all about the Amish people, and then you can hang it on your wall. I don't know. I'm not judging, but I've never seen one of these on anyone's wall in their house. But kind of got a flower decoration, very kitschy, and that is running. And I didn't see any Amish people going to church today. Thank you, Richie. And the next item is an Elizabeth Arden Red Door Advertising pocket mirror. I'm going to breathe all over it. There. I had fingerprints on it, so I'm going to shine it all up. I don't think this has ever been in anybody's purse or pocket or anything. Still got the plastic on it. Very nice condition. On the perfume advertising mirror is running. They're usually on the road in their buggies pretty early going to church. Thank you, Bradley O. The neighbor scared the shit out of me the other day. We were out in Butterfly's garden. It was like almost dark. And I I turned around and he was walking with some sort of tripod device or something right past like the fence of her garden. His cornfield's right next to the garden. Didn't hear him. Looked up and there's an Amish guy there with some sort of big pokey thing. I thought these were sealed. I may have listed these as sealed. They're obviously not sealed because the cards are floating around in there. They looked sealed, but they are not. Animal card game and alphabet card game in the case. And that is running. Yeah, all of his kids are, I think his youngest kid's like 20 probably. And his oldest grandkids are like not old enough they should be venturing across the road, like just a few years old. Thank you, that mom. Electric snippy scissors. I don't know what they're from, but they work. Sounds like a tattoo gun. Butterfly. Why do you look so sad?
Because I'm tired and I'm still pouting.
What are you pouting for?
No way.
Sorry. So I'm gonna plug this in.
Maybe.
When you push the button, see, it sounds like a tattoo gun.
Sounds like clipping or cutting hair.
Tattoo. So it might have a tattoo gun or a clippers type battery in there, but it works. I don't know if it actually cuts paper. Maybe we should try it with paper. Should we try paper?
You're not into paper. Got paper? You're gonna cut an envelope?
Oh, look at that.
Holy sh! It works.
Like a knife through
Butter.
warm butter
All right, I'm going to look.
with lots of noise. What?
Go and look. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully she has some extra.
She smacked me for some reason. I did not pin it, so I gotta pin the little bird scissors. Okay, there we go. It works. And that's running. Thank you, Dawn, for the pre-bid. I was surprised they cut that well. Thank you, Dawn. The next item is this Bancroft Tiddlers #5 sports cards book. Sports cars, 1965. Little ephemera book type thing that is running. And if you didn't see it in a preview, if you find which one was it? Giants of Sport. Apparently, that one's a valuable one. Thank you, Dawn. Another deck of cards. These are Mickey Mouse Edu cards. Again, I didn't count these. I'll take them out of there and see what they look like. The box is pretty rough, but they're 60 years old or something. So apparently you play it like dominoes, I'm guessing. And that's running. Yes, Butterfly, I told you it's supposed to rain at 1 o'clock, according to weather.com. And then be done at 2. Thank you, Dawn. Who all was happy to see that they cut the funding for NPR? Now there's going to be all sorts of places that aren't going to be able to get weather forecasts out in the middle of nowhere. Luckily, we have a couple for-profit radio stations around here. I don't want to listen to the radio, but I do listen to NPR every morning on the computer. I'm going to make a prediction and say that funding for NPR, the donations, is going to go way up. I haven't donated to them in a few years, so I'm going to have to do that. Wasaga Beach, Canada, handcrafted, hand decorated. I think the title said Japan. I don't know if it says Japan there or not. But nice condition, collie. And that is running. Why is it doing that? Okay, you're bidding on the playing cards. Forget the collie. So somebody won playing cards. Batmom won playing cards. Okay, we're gonna do the calling now. I've been drinking something. It's not helping. Okay, here we go. Collie. If it works this time. It's running. Thank you, Don. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're the one that got them if you pre-bid on them. So now I gotta find out where the collie goes. 31. Apparently, I pushed the run next button, which I don't know why the run next button wouldn't run the next thing on the list. Why would it go two things down? That doesn't make any sense. I know I need to pay attention better. So this is Superman. Anybody see the new Superman movie? Apparently it's woke. I don't know. I heard it was good. As long as you don't mind wokeness. This is 1997. It was a Happy Meal or a whatever you call Burger King meal toys. And that's running. You're more of a Marvel fan. Doesn't he ever enter the Marvel universe? Thank you, Don. I think the last Batman movie or Superman movie I saw was Superman versus Batman, and I was dumbfounded by the ridiculousness of it. I sort of like Batman movies because they're somewhat real. It's like a normal human being or whatever. But the special effects were just kind of unbelievable that they had indestructible clothing even. Like flying through 10 skyscrapers in a row, you'd think their outfits would get torn or scuffed up or something. I don't think I saw that one, Bishy. All right, so this next one is a Mickey Mouse sweater. I didn't wash it. I'll sniff it for you. It smells like a sweater. Oh. It's a Cliff Angle Limited, made in USA. It is acrylic. It's an adult medium. Can you see it's got some, there's a couple spots on it. I don't know whether they would come out. I didn't try to get them out. I don't see any damage to it. It's got Mickey on it. I'm guessing it's from, I don't know, the 90s, maybe 80s. Let me see what the tag says on the back. No, it doesn't say. Dawn thinks it's older. I don't know. It's vintage. Cliff Angle. And it's running. Dawn probably knows her and her daughter are big Disney fans and collectors. Thank you, Rag. I even listed that in the Disney clothing category. Oh, that's what you're selling this week is Disney. Well, if you're into Disney, check out Cat's Dance Mom. She sells every Wednesday at 6 Eastern time, and she kind of switches it up between Disney and crafts and ephemera. Apparently, this week is Disney. All right, next item is 3. Oh, I thought these were perfume bottles. I should look at stuff before I list it. Oh, it is perfume bottles. Okay. Would I do one or would Dawn do one? Cheval Bleu or something. So brand new Charles V Perfumers or Charles the Fifth or something. Looks like it's one something of an ounce, quarter of an ounce. Me, if you need a spot filler, Rishi, I would do it for you, but I would have to have some notice to be able to find enough Disney stuff because I try to avoid Disney stuff if possible. Ah, get back in there. So it's got the original cardboard in there, but you get that one that was that flavor. And that one is that flavor, however you pronounce that, croyants. I don't know. And this is 1800. They're all still full. Yes, scents, not flavors. You get all 3 of them. They're vintage, they're new, old stock. And that is running 1800 and those 2. All 3 of them, one money. Thank you, Rag. Uh, I probably Bishy. I will. I can make an effort to try to save Disney stuff. Never really sold too much Disney. A little bit here and there, but does it sell better than brand new 70-year-old perfume bottles? This is a Richard Hudnut Violet Sec perfume bottle that is empty. That smells pretty good. So it's stinky in there, but it is empty. And that is running on the Richard Hudnut Violet Sec perfume bottle. Thank you, Rag. Boy, Rag, I'm glad I didn't list some of this stuff. I took pictures of some perfume for my website. I'm glad I didn't throw that on here for $5. I found some high karate in the original box from I think 1966. Like never opened. So these are 10 made in Switzerland. You're gonna get both of them. These are candy filled eggs that are still filled with candy. I wiped them down so you can't see the goo coming out of them. I assume there's goo in them. I had some more of these that the goo was flowing out of. Uh, so if you open them, they might be liquefied. I'm not opening them. No. They're heavy, they've got something in there. I assume it's liquefied candy substance from half a century ago. Thanks, Frag. Still not going to open them and eat it. So you're going to get both eggs, tin litho eggs, made in Switzerland. It's not pretty goo. In fact, I can show you the goo. I think. Yes. I, s- I saved some of the goo. That's what the goo looked like that come out of it, or of a similar egg. It was black, but it kind of looks like amber color there. Kind of looks like a caramel color. Has no smell, but I'm not gonna lick it. But there's a good chance. I haven't cleaned it off yet, Bishy. I had one of the eggs sitting on there like I did, and it gooed in there, and I just haven't cleaned it off yet. I got lots of stuff to clean, Bishy. That was going to require the sink full of liquid soap to clean. Okay, here we go. They're running. Nice old litho eggs. Got some paper sticking out of there. They're full of something. Don't open them. I wouldn't open them. Good deal, Rag. All right, the next item. Somebody asked me a question about this. Wondered what it was from the preview because I didn't adequately show it. It's a travel collapsible, like camping cup. Yeah, that's why I didn't Bishy because I spray a lot of stuff down. I use like vinegar a lot to wipe dust off and rags, and it would have made a mess. From Woolworths, 25 cents I think is what it says this cost. But it's one of those collapsible cups with a Jamestown souvenir thing on it. You tell Weeders that I am sorry and that I apologize. And that is running on the Jamestown Souvenir Collapsible Cup. Holds water, I'm sure. I didn't want to take too long. I was trying to get outside. I had to perform some gardening before dark, which is what I was doing. I will go slower next week. The big gold item. It's a frog bank. Oh, go back. Okay, leaving the gap, collapsible cup. And the next item is French lilac toilet water. I don't have any products set up for them. I could make one after I run this if you want me to. I could run them for $5. It's French lilac butterfly. The atomizer ball is hard, not squishy. Smells like lilacs, but it's from the Fuller Brush Company. Paper label on there. This is a big size, and it's got some residual French lilac goo in there. That's a lovely green color. I don't think you resoften them, Bishy. I think you just, if you were really into wanting to use this bottle again, you would just buy another atomizer bulb. You could probably get them on Temu or Amazon. So we're gonna run it. It's running. A big bottle of French lilac toilet water. The floor brush man would sell your grandma this when he was selling brooms and stuff to her. Thank you, Rag. Alrighty, the next item is a Pond's Angel Face date case. Tawny Angel. Tawny. A little bit dusty in there, but it's brand new. Oh, the mirror's got some wear to the silvering, but all the makeup is in there, brand new, never used. And that is running. On the old compact. Thank you, Rag. Okay, the next item is the most disturbing thing of the day. Somebody took a starfish, apparently murdered it. twisted it into that position, stuck a tail up its butt, and killed a clam and put it on there to make it look like an elephant. It's a little bit dusty. I wasn't gonna see, it's a little bit dusty. You'd probably have to be careful dusting it. It's got googly eyes. It is fantastic. I don't know the whole process of murdering and taxidermying starfish. That is running. You need more planters. Well, I have to run to the house and get some. Thank you, Reg. Will that be in a place of prominence in your home? Do you have a specific place in your mantle picked out for that? And does your husband know that that's going to come into your house? Weeders was devastated by the starfish. Well, she she just doesn't. She just don't listen to my description of it. It probably lived a full long life as a starfish and died of natural causes on the beach next to a clam that also died of natural causes after a long life. Somebody found them, put them together like that. Bat Mom's painting a picture of rag and ribbon that hadn't been in anybody's head prior to that. She's got a Victorian glass dome for dead Patricks. I got a pin. Is it pinned? Another perfume bottle. This is another nice mid-century bottle. The the atomizer is still pretty soft on this. Blows. Well, I didn't kill it. Them. I got Butterfly a whole bunch of seashells. Well, actually, that's nice condition on this. It's the paint over the glass is in very nice condition on this one. There's some sort of label on it. I'm gonna run it, and that's running. Uh, Googly eyes. Those are dead dinosaurs or whatever, petroleum based. Running. Good deal, Rag. Um, so we were at a yard sale, and there was a lady there. I was thinking that's made me think of the seashells, that dead elephant thing. Some lady was there and said that you can't find seashells on the beach anymore. Is that true? I haven't been to the beach in years, but she said that you cannot find seashells on the beach. There were seashells at this estate sale, and the lady was buying them. I don't know, Ghost. That's just what this lady said. I haven't been to the beach. I'm in the middle of Pennsylvania, Western Pennsylvania. Dawn says she can't find them in New Jersey. I don't know what you call this either. This appears to be some sort of like I don't know, reeds or some sort of, I don't know, some sort of applied wood decoration or something. Well, look, this one says it was handcrafted in Russia. Purple says you can find them in the Gulf. So this was made 1993 in Russia. It's fantastic condition. That is running. Well, maybe Bishy, it has something to do with all the people from Noah that they fired. I don't know. I just I just was telling Butterfly what it said online. Thank you, Bat Mom. Butterfly, what are you talking about? When I get deported? All right. This next item is cool. I'm sure that no one will here will think it's cool. Uh, but it's got these little Scotty dogs on it. It's made of wood, and it's a cigarette dispenser. And smoking's bad. Nobody likes to smoke, but you can put joints in it and fill it with joints and have it dispense joints for you. But yep, pull it open like that to fill it, and you stick your joints down in there. And then when you pull it up, there's a little, see the mechanism that somehow shoves the joint out the hole. Oh, it's legal in half the states or more. Pretty nice condition, a little bit of finish wear, but no damage or anything. And it's got Scotty dogs on. I think those are Scotty dogs. And that's running. Cigarette dispenser box. I'm just going in order, Moody. You can pre-bid or hang out until I get there. I just go in order on Sundays. Sorry. Thank you, Rag. It's not going to be very long because I don't have that many things left that were pre-listed. It'll go even quicker if I don't talk a whole bunch. All right, this is the next item. It was hand painted by, I don't know, whatever that says. Bagley, I don't know. But it's got flowers and strawberries. Nice condition, just a decorative wood box, wood tray. Somebody toll painted rather nicely. And that is running. Nice little wood box. And thank you for the bids. Thank you, Batmom. That one's yours. You can stick corn cobs in it. Alrighty. There's a lot of 5 unused scarves. I think these are unused. I'm going to show them to you. I think some of them still have tags. Pretty sure they were all unused. They've got some age to them. Okay, so it was a long one. I don't know the names of the proper names of these. That one is Rayon, made in Japan on the tag. This is another sheer one. Oh, it's got some wear to it. Oh, it's falling apart. Oh, look at that. Well worn. So obviously not new. I didn't unfold them. That one's horrible. It's got holes all through it. Look at that. Well, this one, see, this one has a tag on it. 23% silk, imported from Japan on that tag, and it's still got the original price tag on it. 39 cents from GC Murphy's. That one's in nice condition. No damage to that one. If I get more than one bid, I'll find a replacement for the other one when I ship them, and add one more. This one is a big square with flowers on it. Don't see a tag on that one. And the last one is a scarf by Carol Joanne. 54 cents at GC Murphy's. And it is in nice shape. Unused. So they all look new except that one that was all mangled. Running 10 seconds on the scarves I just showed. Rag, are you bidding yourself up so you get an extra scarf? Oh, Bat Mom wants some. Thank you, Bat Mom. I will I'll stick another new one in there, since I thought those were all new. And the next item is 4 Russian eggs. And I think these are wood. Displayed them better. Like with him standing there holding them up. Is that what you mean? Well, I'm not going to do that. Well, I don't need to be adorable. Nice condition. They're pretty. I believe they're all wood. But you get all 4 of them. They're a little bit smaller than chicken eggs. Yes, I know you can see me in the frog. That's what I was going to do for your interview today. I was going to just talk into the frog. And there's a running. You get all 4 of them. Wooden Russian hand decorated eggs. Thank you, Dawn. So if we learned anything today, you should not invest heavily in Russian hand decorated eggs or vintage perfume to sell on whatnot. Okay, next item is Animal Rummy by Whitman. I'm guessing these look undated, but I'm guessing these are probably from the 60s. and I'm gonna run them. You're getting the box and the cards. I'm gonna run it and flip through them while it's running. It's running. Oh, look how cute. Sassy squirrel. Funny bunny. Brown mouse. Slick chick. These are in really nice condition. The box is not perfect, but the cards are nice and crisp. Wise owl. Silly goose. Thank you, Batmom. All right, I think this is the last item, and then I have some at end. Why is it not so? Okay, this is the last item. After this, I'm going to do a few giveaways and run the items that were pre-listed that weren't in the preview video. And then we'll find somebody to rate out to. And I will be back Wednesday. I'll have an ephemera show. And then next Friday, I will have my next preview for next week's auctions. But I will be back this afternoon at 5 o'clock with Talk Naughty to Us, the Suburban Bitches podcast. She's going to be interviewing me. It should be fun for everyone involved. So, Prototype, Phillips, and this satin finish, AP Little, they're empty. They're typewriter ribbon tins, nothing in them. And those are running. Now it's just got an old price tag on it. I think you'll probably get that off of a little bit of work. And thank you, Carl. All right. Started a buyer giveaway. I am going to pull the stuff that has pre-bids. I'm only going to run the stuff that has pre-bids. If nobody wanted to pay the minimum price for those, I'll just put them in my Thanksgiving purge show. So if you see something in the rest of that list of auction items that you want me to run, put a pre-bid on it. Otherwise, I'm going to take a minute here, get a drink, and grab those three and just leave the phone where it's at today since there's not many here. And I'll just run them from here. But getting a giveaway, look around the buy now, see if there's something you want. Feel free to make offers. I did add some new stuff this week. So give me a few minutes and I'm going to grab this. BI and B. Okay, Bitsy, thank you. I grabbed those. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and run these. Uh, do these giveaway. Just let it run. It's gonna be for $5 off. $5 off coupon to any of my future whatnot shows. I will send these coupon codes out after the show. It is your responsibility to remember the code. I'm not going to remember them for anybody. I'm not going to look them up for anybody. Once you have them, you have them. They supposedly don't expire, and I guess they're good for any whatnot show in the future. The way they have it set up now, they just changed it a couple weeks ago. You'll be able to use that code until the end of July for $15 off of my website, beforetimes.shop. Um, I've got lots of stuff on there. Nothing is $5 though. But there's some cool stuff on there, some not so cool stuff. But there's thousands of items on there. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and run these few things that have pre-bids and do some of these giveaways, and then we're gonna rate out. You have 25 bookmarks. I can't help but think that if I'd had 100 people in this show, that I would have sold things for higher prices, Bishy. So this is unmarked, I think. Unmarked, unsigned. They are glass, kind of a light blue faceted bead on that rosary. Thanks for the bookmark then, Batmom. So that is running 10 seconds on that Catholic rosary with the light blue beads. Thank you, Dina. Or Dean A. Bar. I don't know if you're Dina or Dean. And Dean, I'm not just being a smart ass. Rag and Ribbon, who has bought quite a bit today and sells on here, I didn't know whether Rag and Ribbon was a man or a woman for 2 years. She has a very androgynous name when I ship the packages. And she used to have uh her profile picture used to be an action figure that was a dude. 6BK. No, I'm running them in order now that have pre-bids. Does it have a pre-bid? If it doesn't, pre-bid on it. And then I'll grab it when we get there. Hey, Lady Jane. So these ones are sealed. Look at that. See, I thought the other ones we sold earlier were, but they weren't apparently. But still sealed in the original package. And it's got the original hard shell case over them. So that is running on the Hearts card game. Still sealed by Whitman. Thank you, Moody. And next, we're going to go with the Depression Flower Frog. I didn't bring my light over here. Do we need the light? You guys can see from the picture there, the gallery picture, that it's clearly glowing. It's a bright one. It's got the light Vaseline color to it, more than the kind of the green depression. It's more of a Vaseline color, but If you click on there, you can see it glowing under the black light. No chips or anything. And that one is running. The green flower frog, uranium glass. Thank you, Moody. I don't know, Bishy. I don't even know where I'm gonna sit. I'm just gonna. I think I might just do that. Sit there and point the camera at that frog. Where's my hand? I lost it. I misplaced my hand. It was so cool. I don't know what it did with it. I'll have to find it. Anyway, what's the next one? 6AV. Well, I'm wearing pants right now, Batman, and I probably will. I'm not going to change clothes for it. I'm just going to continue working and packaging and be in my same outfit. So these are all letter stamps. They're all narrow letters, and you really can't see them that well. There's an F, I guess, but they're like tall, skinny letters. Printer's blocks, letterpress. They're wood. It's a mystery. Tobacco pipes. Uh, that is running on that whole bag. There's one tobacco pipe right there. Oh, now they're damaged. They're not damaged. They're Thank you, Carl. I will show it to you. If you want me to run it, tell me. It says pipe maker, imported briar, coppers. Yes, I can hear the neighbor mowing. I don't know if everybody else can or not. Sure. Okay. Give me 1 second. So I'm gonna run that pipe. Oh, I can do it without a pre-bid for Bishy. Since she asked, but I had already forgotten about it because it didn't have a pre-bid. Um, just to, let me run this pipe and then I'll look and see in the chat. It's easier if you just pre-bid on the stuff. Because see, they have a tab now that they didn't used to have. That's right in the admin of this on the laptop, and you can just click it. Hey Sherry. So it's a coppers, or it says coppers. Very nice condition. It says pipe maker. Imported briar. I don't know anything about it. Looks like it's very nice condition. I don't even know if it's been used hardly at all. There's no chew marks on the stem or anything. Oops. So I'm going to run this 10 seconds on the Coppers tobacco pipe. Nice condition. Thank you, PV. And what was it Lady Jane wanted? BK. Let me grab BK. And I'm going to start another giveaway. Who won the first giveaway? Congratulations, Dawn, if I didn't say it. These are really nice. They have AB crystals on the sides of them there. And I don't think these were ever worn. Colray Polaroid 140s. I don't know. Probably. They don't go past my ears. I'm guessing they didn't make men's with pearl frames and AB rhinestones with little starbursts on them, but I don't know. I mean, they're big enough that I could wear them. They don't, they should go further back. And I think most women have smaller heads than me. But very nice condition, no damage. No, they're not child size. I don't think. They go to the back of my ears, but not far enough that it would be comfortable to wear them. And I'm an adult dude. So these are running Polaroid Colray number 140s in awesome condition with little rhinestone jewels on the sides there. Thank you, Lady Jane. Wicked Sherry has a show today. Well, everybody click on Wicked Sherry's little witch picture there, then click view profile, then click shows. I already have it bookmarked. It says I might have a show today at 8:13 p.m. What an odd time. Was that strategery, Sherry? Was that like everybody will get their notifications at 8 o'clock, and you'll give them like 13 minutes to decide that whoever they're watching is a douche and that they should click away when they get a new notification at 8:13? Oh yeah, because you're like a witch. Didn't just go over my head. Who wins? Lady Jane, congratulations, you win. And your birthday's the 13th. Were you born on a Friday? No offers whatsoever today. This app is weird. Sometimes I get all sorts of buy now stuff from the and offers from the bin, and other days I sell nothing and get no offers whatsoever. Oh, seriously? That doesn't surprise me, Bat Mom. So I started another giveaway. It'll be for a $5 coupon code to Whatnot to any of my future shows. I will send these coupon codes out after the show. You will also get a coupon code for $15 off of my website, beforetimes.shop. If you use those on a Sunday like today, there's usually a sale going on. Today, the sale is 30% off. So you get 30% off if you find something you want. Plus, then you can put the coupon code in at checkout and save an extra 15 bucks. So you can get some of the cheaper stuff for almost nothing. I think everything on my website starts at 25 bucks. And I will be back at 5 o'clock. I'm not sure how that all works, Bishy. You're going to have to instruct me on what I'm supposed to do. I've never co hosted or whatever you got to do for that. But I'll be back at 5. The Suburban Bish and Mr. Bishy are, I'm on their podcast today on Whatnot. They're interviewing me at 5. I guess you could ask me questions, but if you're here, you could have asked me questions for the past hour and 52 minutes. But I'll be doing that. If you're a seller, go to thesuburbanbish.com. She posts info there, and you can also sign up to be on her podcast. And if you're a new seller, it might be a chance for Bishy to have somebody to interview, as well as a little bit of exposure for you. Accept a co-host. He wants it 30 minutes or less. Well, Bishy, that's up to you. I don't know if I don't think you're going to be able to get through all the questions since you already provided me with like 15 questions. But I'm fine if it's nice and short. I've already exceeded my attention span here today. Well, that's the thing. If you get me, somebody asks me something that causes me to rant, then it's going to eat into question time. It's going to be Bat Mom. It's going to be combined with the one for Cherry, the most rescheduled seller. All right, I'm going to pull the giveaway and run one more, and then we're going to rate out to Penguin Boss if she's still on. So drawing the winner. Chip and Sissy, congratulations, you win. One more giveaway for buyers. And again, if you're here and you haven't been here before, all the stuff that I ran today was from my preview. I do a preview on Friday nights. I don't think I have one scheduled for this Friday night yet, but follow me. They're always at like 8 o'clock. I do a preview. I scan over all my shelves. I fill them up with crap. And then I do a preview, and people pick what they want me to run. And that's what I run on Sunday. After Labor Day, and sometime in September, I'll start scanning around and having longer shows. But these 2-hour shows is plenty for me during the summer. Bat Mom, I have them sitting here. Do you want your? I got the ceramic ones, and I've got those little plastic ones that I showed you, and I've got the little. You didn't like the. You didn't like the mouse. I thought the mouse was the cute one, but you didn't seem to think so. Look, he's coming out of the corn. But he's not a shaker. He's just a something to look at. No mouse. That's why it's cute, Bat Mom, because he's coming out of your food. It's not a rat, it's a mouse. It's a cute little mouse, and he's waving at you. Dawn, I'll send you the mouse, and since Bat Mom does not want the mouse. All right, I'm gonna pull this winner There's only one person in the giveaway. If you want in the giveaway, get in it. I'm gonna pull it. 3, 2, 1. If you win multiple giveies, I'll double them up or whatever and send you a different code. Bat Mom, you win. Congratulations. Thank you guys. I am going to get this stuff packaged and get it out in the mail tomorrow. I'm going to try to get it all done before I come back on at 5 o'clock with the Suburban Dishes podcast, Talk Naughty to Us show. We're going to rate out the Penguin Boss, provided she is still on. It's not coming up. Is she on, Bishy? It's not coming up on the computer. I think she's done. She's not coming up. Who are we going to raid to? I don't care who it is. We'll raid to somebody. She probably blocked me. That could be. I'm horrible. I end up ignoring her. That's not coming up. This app is garbage. There we go. Curated by something or other. Curated by the creative. I don't know who it is. Well, that's where we're going. Thank you guys.